Alright, thanks. Oh, I never had this one before. Alright. Yeah, okay. Did I watch the video? Alright, yeah, so yeah, I did watch the video. And like, I mean, I didn't really think too much about it, you know? He's been lying a lot. But like, okay, so like for example, like let's just address the thing. Alright, let's just talk about it. Okay, listen, okay, so like, okay, so like I have had like he says I've never been through anything stressful, but like the whole arson case and all of these like replies, like I don't want to make another video because like he's just gonna reply and it's gonna be this whole thing again. But like I mean I have to address it somehow, and I'm just gonna do it on the stream today. So at least my fans know like what I think about it. Like okay, so he says I never been through anything stressful, like, but like the whole case thing, like okay maybe there weren't any charges, but like I feel like I was kind of like he just keeps calling me like a random YouTuber, but like I was like kind of I feel like I was kind of involved in it, you know what I mean? Like so okay, so like maybe like okay, so let's say your mail gets burned, you know what I mean? And like and now it's like gone. Like you could have gotten anything in that mail, but you're never gonna get it now because it got burned, right? Okay, so maybe it wasn't me that got the burned mail, but like I feel like still like you have to like be a bit more like sincere when you talk about it. Like I don't feel like he's sincere. Like okay, so like okay, so like okay, so yeah, I did look up the toothpaste thing. Okay, so that's like the only thing that I felt like okay, so that maybe made sense. You know what I mean? Like okay, that's like the one thing that I kind of agree with. So it makes sense that they would do that, but I mean, I still feel like okay, yeah, okay, but whatever. Okay, so whatever. Let's just address some other things. What else did he say? Okay, so yeah, so let's just okay. The arson thing we talked about that so much now. Like I don't really want to address it anymore. Okay, but like okay, so I know you have to change your driver's license. Like that's what I had to do. Okay, and maybe it's different because I moved from Sweden to America, but like I mean I had to do it, and that's, I mean, if not, it doesn't make sense, you know, it doesn't make sense. And also, why is the stream down? Like, okay, I asked him. I think it's because like okay, so you know, in the last video, he addressed everything, but he didn't address when I said like okay we can meet up, you know, and I asked him to meet up with me, and like you saw it, and he didn't like he didn't address that thing. Like I'm guessing like okay, so the stream is on the same date as when we were supposed to meet up, but he didn't show up. So like why is the stream down? And he says he's gonna make it up to everybody, but like I feel like if he would have addressed me at least like properly, it would have been like more of a like yeah, it would have made more sense, you know. Like why is the stream down anyway? Like why is the stream down? Okay, and like like we've been the people who have supported. Like I'm on his Patreon too. Like I want my money's worth, you know. And okay, so okay, all right, okay, the fugitive father thing, right? Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he didn't want his sister in the video, like, okay, so it wasn't like I forced her to be in the video. Like she came on the stream, you know, like she. Okay, so maybe I asked her to be on it, but still, like she didn't have to say yes. Yeah, yeah. So back, yeah, to the father. Like I feel like yeah. I mean, yeah, he is kind of a future. Like okay, so like he is a fugitive. Okay, maybe there wasn't any charges like that, but like okay, like I saw, like you saw the video of the whole thing, and like I feel like he's a fugitive because he saw what he did with the mailbox, and he just like walked away. So in a sense, like he's like running from the law, you know, like he's not really doing anything about it. Yeah. Okay. So what? So what if I wanted to meet him on Thanksgiving? Like it doesn't matter. Like that's like I felt like there was a good, like we could have made amends. Like it would have made sense to like do it on a day where you're supposed to like come together. Yeah, but whatever, dude. Like, okay, all right. So you're on his side, and like, okay. So what about the Samoan ancestors? You know, like, yeah, it's obvious. Like, I mean, even in the end of the video, he says like sayonara, and like, I mean, that's obviously like like kind of a Samoan kind of thing to do. Like, you know, like it's. I mean, you don't just say that to the like when you leave. It doesn't make sense. Like, none of it makes sense. You know, like okay, okay, but like okay. So he said I live with my mom, and that's just not true. I have a roommate. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the sub, dude. Yeah, thanks for the sub. Yeah, all right. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. I'm just gonna play the game. Yeah. Yes. Okay, the toothpaste thing is. Yeah, it makes sense. The toothpaste things make sense. Okay. I'm not too big to like back off when I feel like okay, it makes sense, you know. But okay, so the rest, like all of the other things, like the sister and she came on my stream and like the license plate, like I had to do it. Why didn't he like it? Yeah, okay. Okay, and you know another thing? Okay, so I he blocked me on Twitter, right? But okay, why was he do? Why would he do that if none of it was true? You know, like I actually like it makes sense that it's some of it's true. Like, why would you be mad if it's not true? Like, okay, and he keeps addressing me, so there's obviously something, like, you know. And also, did you see the guy in the background? That's him. That's Steve. Like I told you guys that Steve was involved in this somehow. Yeah, he was right there in the video. I can't remember what time it was, but he was there in the background. Like, so like, I mean, obviously there's something going on. Whatever. Like, okay, I'm gonna close the stream now, cause like you're all like getting on me, and like just because he's a bigger YouTuber doesn't mean that he's right. So I mean, I'm mostly on Twitch anyway, so whatever, dude. Like, all right, okay. There's a lot of hate in the comments now. Like, I'm not even gonna. Like, I don't want to do it. Okay, good. All right, goodbye. All right.